This is the Draft of Life.
Each person gets 5 picks on the chosen topic.
At the end of it, we go back and forth, we have a little conversation, and we determine who would win in an Iron Cage death match.
And the ultimate winner is decided on social media, so let us know what you think.
Welcome back. Once again, we have brought our buddy Brett along. He's done another draft with us. He's done some of our other channel, done some tasting videos and stuff for us. So he's a great candidate. We both have a card with a random topic written on it. We don't know what it is. We're going to flip that over. We're going to flip a coin to see who goes first. And we're going to throw together a draft and see who comes out ahead. So,
may the best man win.
Indeed. I will flip. You call it.
I'll go heads again. And heads it is.
As it is. You get the first pick.
Whew.
And our topic is...
candy bars.
Candy bars.
Oh.
Top 5 candy bars.
All right. Well, this is an easy one for me because I'm just going to go with my all-time favorite candy bar, and that's got to be Snickers. So you've got, as Brian's in the background, little fist pump there, you've got to go Snickers. You've got the salty peanut, you've got the sweet with the caramel, you've got your chocolate, nougat, whatever. Nothing compares to a Snickers bar.
All right. So that's got to be the first pick out of the door. I mean, there's no question. It's a tough one to catch up from. I'm definitely playing it. Not necessarily the top pick for me personally, but in putting together a team and knowing that I'm chasing Snickers, I'm going to go with something that is going to put people on my side. It is going to have a strong cult following, and the people that like it love it. And I'm going with Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
I'll take that as a choice. not one I would go with, but I'll take it.
I think it's strong. I think it's going to bring a lot of people over on this side.
Yeah, it probably will. But my second choice, which I've already had before my choice of Snickers, I'm going to go with Twix. Obviously, you get 2, so you can share. You can be right side, you can be left side. It doesn't matter. But once again, you have the sweet of the caramel. You've got your chocolate. You get a little bit of crunch in there. You get a little cookie base. So I'm going to say Twix is going to be a top one.
Twix is a good choice. Picking a candy bar that comes automatically with 2 in the package seems like a really good option.
Yep.
Like maybe somebody had already thought about that in this draft and thrown that out there in their choice.
Yeah.
But...
Harken to the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
Indeed.
Yeah.
But I think Twix is a great choice. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to pick the right side of the Twix now since you picked the left side, but we'll assume they're all one.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to go for a little deeper pull. I'm going to assume that I'm allowed to, throw some modifiers in, but I am going to go with the Charleston Chew with the contingents that it's allowed to be frozen because, man, you get that bar, you get it frozen, you throw it on the table, cracks open, you've got the little nice bite-sized pieces that just kind of melt in your mouth. Man, love that. A little hard to find, but when you can find it, that is a good treat.
True. Now, are you going to go with flavors or are you going with the original? Because I know they have.
I'd go original myself.
Flavors.
I mean, I would go original, like vanilla. I think it freezes the best. I think it has the best texture, but...
Vanilla is good. I'm just going with me personally, and I know there's probably people out there who have allergies to nuts or nut products. I've always been a huge fan, and they're you see them everywhere, but I don't ever see people buying them. But I love a good Mr. Goodbar.
Oh, man.
Because you have the chocolate, you have the peanuts. I'm one of those sweet, salty kind of guys. It's got to have nuts in it for me. But obviously, picking Twix, it didn't have nuts. But I got to go with the Mr. Goodbar.
I love the Mr. Goodbar. Oh, man. It's a good choice. It's a deep pull, but super good choice. I like it. I am going to go For a personal favorite, one that I remember from my days of summer camp that they had selling at the little summer camp store, was the first time I ever had one. I was thrilled that I had it. It's a great option. When I'm hankering for a candy bar, more often than not, this is the candy bar that I go and I pick up. And I am going with the whatchamacallit. Chocolate, it's got wafers, it's crunchy, got a little bit of the nutty flavors in there.
You've got the peanut butter in there, so.
Yep, I'm a huge fan with the whatchamacallit.
I will say, personally, that is a good choice. That is my wife's favorite candy bar of all time. So that was going to be one that I was going to pick. Not my personal favorite, but that it is a popular one. I'm going to stick with the getting 2 for 1. And I'm going to go with another one with nuts in it. The old Almond Joy. I love coconut, and that mixed with the chocolate and the crunch of the nut. It's not a peanut, it's an almond, but still a very good choice for me. And you can share if you want to.
Absolutely. I think you're going to get a little pushback there on the social media front because there is a lot of controversy around the Almond Joy.
Oh, yeah?
It is not exactly the most popular Halloween candy to be given out, but
they always get smashed, that's why.
They do, but they are delicious.
In the bottom of your bag, they're all smashed up, but I would still eat it smashed, I don't care.
Absolutely. I mean, as long as you're a coconut fan, which I am as well,
yeah.
I think it's a great choice. Okay, for my 4th pick, I am going maybe off of the technical definitions here, but we can have a debate about whether this falls into it or not. I'm picking it regardless because I do think it's a category. And I am going, and I'll be specific this time, with the peanut M&Ms.
Oh.
I like to have, that little variety, little bite size, easy, carry on the go. I think having the peanuts in them is important. To your point, having the salt to go with the chocolate, very important. And
even though it's not technically a bar.
Correct.
Okay.
Which is where the debatable potential comes.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get some pushback on that one, I tell you.
I'm okay with that.
It is nice. It comes in a bag. You can share it. You can just pop the whole thing. It's not just one piece, so I like that. I'm gonna say it's not a bar, and I was going with the bar theme, which I will end my top 5 pick with one that's it's a candy bar. It's not one of my personal favorites. I'm picking this one just because my wife, it's her second favorite candy bar, and that's going to be the Milky Way. I do like them. I am a huge caramel fan. Anything that has caramel in it, I will eat. The nougat, it's all right, but I'm just going to pull that one in just for her, to give her a little bit of credit, even though this is my draft. I feel like having her input will help me along, if you know what I mean.
Well, it's very sweet and endearing that you would pick one for your wife. I can certainly appreciate that.
Yeah. And it's a bar. Like bars, all of mine were bars. Just saying.
All right. It's fine point. Makes sense. It's a Milky Way.
Yeah.
All right. For my 5th and final pick, I see that we are both falling in a little bit onto that salty and sweet kind of path. And, I thought of a few, like honorable mention towards, the Nerds or even the Sweet Tart Ropes or some of those, Milk Duds.
Skittles.
Yeah, Skittles, all good options. But as far as satisfying, like if I'm looking for something in an afternoon snack that's going to kind of pick me up and not be too sweet.
Snickers, right?
Similar, yes.
Yeah.
But I'm going Payday.
Oh.
You get that caramel, you get the peanuts on the outside. A little bit messy, but you get that really good hit of salt with the peanuts on the outside instead of the inside.
I'll take that. There's no chocolate in it, though.
There isn't, which I think is a plus. I think you have to be able to break it up. I don't think you need the chocolate. I think it's still satisfying and still plenty sweet.
All right, I'll take your 5. I I have a feeling my 5 is going to be a pretty hard one to beat. Obviously, you've got Snickers, you've got Twix, you've got Mr. Goodbar, you've got some big name. I mean, not that I'm throwing out big names, but I'm throwing out the popular ones that I feel like a lot of people is their go-to bar that they're going to go with. Once again, bar, because we're doing the top 5 candy bars, not bags of covered peanuts. But if you're going to stick with the theme of candy bars, I feel that my 5 bars are the top and will definitely win.
I think that you have a really strong team. I think that you have drafted the Yankees of candy bars. It's all flash, it's all pinstripes, you know, Steinbrenner put up big money to get the big names, which is great, no problem. On the other hand, I went for meat and potatoes. I went for the team that's going to build, they're going to come into form right in the playoffs and push their way to the championship. Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, I mean, anybody that's a peanut butter fan, you can't beat that.
It's
that's
up there.
The best representation of peanuts and chocolate. Their advertising is great.
Yep.
Charleston Chew, it's a little out there, but such a good piece. Like it's easy, it's clean. Whatchamacallit, the texture, again, the chocolate, easy to eat. I mean, it's just, I think I have a well-rounded, workhorse, satisfying type of list that, despite the glitz and glamour of your list, when it comes to eating the candy bar, I think that's going to be more important, and that's where I put my list. So I think my list comes out ahead.
All right.
Now, we'll toss it back to you. We're going to see what the viewers think. We are hopeful that you'll hit it in the comments, go over to the Twitter page, put your vote in. We want to know whose list you think wins. You can decide what counts as a candy bar and what doesn't. Mine do.
Bars, B-A-R-S. Candy bars. That's all I'm gonna say.
And I'm editing the video, so that's all I can say.
Yeah, he's editing that part out.
But give us your input. We can't wait to hear what you think. And come back next time, see what we have to say, see what we're drafting next. And until then, you're on the clock.